Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode. I could restart that, but technology doesn't allow me. Oh well. Welcome to episode number 185 of At Odds with the Unbreakable Spirit
and the Executioner, Daniel Trevor.
I am Matthew Smith, aka the Unbreakable Spirit, who is having trouble with his saliva currently. This is a video recording, so what do you expect me to do about that? We got 3 topics for you, and let's just tell you what they are.
Topic number 1.
El Grande Americano is coming to WWE 2K25, and we are disappointed about it.
Number 2.
The Great American Bash review.
Number 3.
The Evolution site, second word, site.
Yeah.
Let's start off with topic number 1. So, I'm disappointed.
Why are you disappointed by that?
We had a chance to have Aleister Black back in the game. His Trons are even in the creative video. And yet they decide, no, we're going to add Chad Gable in a mask.
And to me, what makes this even more disappointing is, so let me get this straight. You announced that we have a first DLC pack that we're getting a celebrity. But then you say, no, we're not even going to get a celebrity. We're just going to get Chad Gable all the way in September. That makes no sense.
Apparently, whoever the celebrity was, pulled out of the pack or something. They didn't want to be a playable character. So that's why it was incomplete. Okay, very recently, I think I sent you the post on Instagram, announced that the replacement for the celebrity is El Grande Americano.
Yes.
And he's going to have completely new music, completely new moveset, completely new entrances. Like, he's just Chad Gable in a mask.
Although I will say it's going to be interesting when you put Americana versus Gable. The commentary should be interesting.
They better get meta about it.
Really? That's cool call.
Unless it's the second El Grande Americano that's been showing up because Chad Gable was injured.
Oh, so true.
But based on the picture, I think it's the Chad Gable El Grande, which begs the question, why would you add the mask to the island if you're going to add him into the game?
So you could create your own version then, just so you could delete said created own version of Americana, just so you could have the actual Americana?
Yeah, unless you want make an alternate attire or something.
Yeah, that'd be the only reason it makes sense, but them adding Americana, I'm just like, come on, guys, I'd rather take Aleister Black. Plus his motion's already on the game. All you gotta do is just...
Yeah, under Dark Ritual, right?
Yeah, all you gotta do is just... What think you guys body scan? Okay, that's it. What think you guys less time? Unless you're saving Aleister Black.
This isn't like Aleister Black just debuted in WWE. He's been in the games before. All you need to do is take the powers from old Aleister Black and put it on the new game. Bob's your uncle, you're done.
Yeah, but instead, you gotta add some guy that's had more success in WWE than the actual Chad Gable when you think about it.
That is true, though I will say, Chad, I think he's a multi-time tag champion.
Yeah.
And Grande is the current WWE Speed champion, which is a title no one recognizes.
Yeah.
Did you know Candice LeRae is the WWE Speed Women's Champion?
Isn't she the inaugural Speed Women's Champion or something?
Yeah, but if you watch regular WWE programming, whoever listens to this, would say, wait, there's a Speed Women's Champion?
I mean, I saw her at Evolution.
And did she come out with the title? No. It's just if you had this as a backup or anything, it's good that you had the assets ready. but you should have said something sooner instead of waiting till close
September.
to the release of DLC pack number 3 and then be like, oh, by the way, El Grande's replacing the guy in pack 1 in 2 months.
Yeah, I mean, my genuine thought, my honest thought is when I found out that it was Americana, my thought was, honestly, like, everybody you could have done, of anybody you could have replaced him with. Okay.
Yeah, I was disappointed too.
My final thoughts are, I'm extremely disappointed with it being Americana, but I will admit I'm curious to see what they do for his moveset and how they especially work that iron plate that Americana likes to put in his mask.
Yeah, my final
That.
thoughts are it's stupid, just like the gimmick as a whole, and it should have been Aleister Black.
Agreed.
Anyways, we'll be back with topic numero dos. And we are back with topic number 2, our review of the Great American Bash of NXT.
Yep.
The only event over the WWE weekend in Atlanta. Travis did not attend.
Yep. Because was busy seeing a movie that day.
Yep, but he still saw Saturday Night's main event later that night, so.
Yep. Yeah.
Anyways, you can see that I still kept score even though there's no punishment, but I thought the match, well, the whole event was pretty good.
All right, take it away. What was the
Yeah,
first?
as you can see, if we did this like a normal prediction battle, we would have tied. And like, the only thing we didn't predict was the contract signing because why would we do a contract signing?
Yeah.
I will say that I'm surprised that Javon Evans beat Jasper Troy.
That is a bit of a surprise, I guess. The only thing I have seen from is I saw the ending of I saw a clip online of the ending of the North American title match. That was a brutal ending.
Ethan Page is still our champion.
Yes.
Honestly, we can probably also do a timer for this one now that I think about it.
Yeah. Fatal Influence. I won the Fatal Influence match.
Yeah, you won the Fatal Influence and the Jasper Troy and Javon Evans. I won both North American Championship matches. No, wait, I labeled one wrong. No, wait. Yeah, I'm on the right one. Sorry, my bad.
And Obafemi, not surprisingly, retained his title.
Okay, so actually you won the weekend. Because I accidentally labeled that I won the North American Part-Time anyway, but I clearly lost.
Yeah.
I will admit I don't remember the women's tag team match.
Yeah. Overall, from what I've seen online, the show was good.
Yeah.
Well, because it's NXT, of course, good.
Yeah, NXT in the past has had the superior takeovers, and I guess that's all our thoughts on that. We'll move on to Evolution, which we actually have probably a lot more to talk about on that show.
I'm ready. Hello, everybody, and we are back with the third and final topic. We are talking about WWE Evolution 2, which I was there live. Was better than Saturday. Was better than Saturday's main event, I was gonna say. Although I've heard that, actually real quick, I've heard that Goldberg was kind of pissed off that his farewell speech got cut on the air.
Yeah. Now, you see we have a no one listed. We'll get to that last.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go in order that the actual show did. The actual show started off with a with the with the Women's Intercontinental Triple Threat match. That match was amazing.
Yeah, it was a great match.
Great solid, great match. A lot of near falls. Honestly, I thought this match could have gone any direction.
Well, it
Like,
went the direction the man wanted that.
yeah. Becky Lynch retained. By the way, the last time Becky Lynch was, this is crazy, 8 years ago, the last time Becky Lynch competed for was defending a championship at Evolution. She retained her title at the original Evolution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then try to think. The next match that happened was what was it? Oh yeah, the NXT Women's Title match. I mean, that match was alright. Wasn't that
Jordan got screwed.
Jordan got screwed, and they realized that if she won, I think she would have been the first woman to have held the TNA Knockouts Championship and the NXT Women's Championship.
I think you might be right.
Yeah. But I had that she got screwed, and yeah, that's about it. The next match was the tag team title fadeaway for the women's tag team titles.
AKA Roxanne's test.
Yeah, the match was good. There were some moments where I thought Alexa Bliss. I'm surprised of how well Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair as a team worked.
There were rumors ahead of Evolution that Charlotte was going to be replaced, but clearly those were not correct.
Yeah, also, keep in mind, Saruka this past weekend competed on WWE TV 3 times. SmackDown, on Saturday, and on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. But there were different days that she had time to regain energy. You were saying the same crap about Jordan Grace for the weekend as well.
Right, yeah. But overall, that match was really good. A bit surprised that the champ retained.
Well, the Judgment Day is one of the most, dare I say, interesting storyline on WWE television currently. Purely because of the romance drama between Dominic Mysterio, Roxanne Perez, and Liv Morgan.
Yeah, yeah. We had the battle. Let's see, we had the women's championship match. Tiffany retained.
Versus Trishi.
Tiffany versus Trishi. Tiffany retained her title.
The match was okay. I didn't think it was the best watching from home.
Yeah, I thought that match wasn't really the best. But in my honest opinion, the match of the night.
Hey, we gotta tell you about the Battle Royal.
Oh yeah, the Battle Royal, and that happened, and Stephanie Vaquer won, who she will be getting apparently, a women's world title match at Clash in Paris.
So are they moving Tiffany to Raw then? If it's the women's world title, that would mean she's fighting whoever won the main event of the show.
Yeah. Now I will say.
Oh wait, Stephanie was already on Raw.
Yeah. the battle. Now I will say, without a question, no arguing about this here. The match of the night was the main event.
Yeah.
The
Immaculate in-ring chemistry between these two.
yeah, the match was good. Hell, I think we saw the first ever female referee. I think we saw the first time a female referee in a match, I think, has ever taken a bump in a match.
Yeah, and you're probably wondering, but Matthew, you know that EO is 3-0 against Rhea Ripley. Why did you put no one? Clearly EO won the fourth time. And Travis,
Yeah,
will you explain?
because after the referee got knocked out, these two started beating the crap out of each other outside of the ring. I could see as far as I could see a little bit of them, but when Io jumped off of the box, I saw that. Then they went back to the ring, continued to beat the crap out of each other. Then Rhea hit no, then Io hit a Spanish fly. Both of
Off
them
the
were
top
down.
rope, I think.
Yeah, off the top rope, where they get, oh, this match is amazing. And then cash it. Honestly, I don't think anybody was really best.
Especially not
Wait.
me, because I have said on this podcast, I've been on the record saying Jade is gonna wait till SummerSlam until
Wait,
or Naomi's gonna wait until
hang on.
SummerSlam to cash in on Jade after she wins the women's title.
I forgot a match.
We did?
The no hold bar match.
Oh, yeah.
That match was also good. I'm just glad they used more than one weapon in that match, honestly. Because that
Yeah,
sometimes annoys
to
me.
be honest, like, can I be real? The storyline between Jade and Naomi was kind of lackluster because Jade won every match.
Yeah. So then in the end, both women were down. Naomi, music hit. My natural reaction in the arena was, shit. She came in, cashed in, threw Rhea Ripley really hard into that turnbuckle, might add,
Yeah.
and then smacked with the briefcase and won the women's world title, which is the first time I have seen a cash in live. And I also will admit that now the women still have a 100% success rate of cashing in,
And
because whoever
you're
wins,
forgetting one thing that this is a historic cash in when you think about it.
also,
It's the first time a women's Money in the Bank has been cashed in mid.
is also true.
It is
I
the
forgot about.
female equivalent of Seth Rollins' Heist of the Century.
Yeah, but I was there. I saw the female heist of the century.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I honestly I forgot about that, but yeah, the match was good. And now at SummerSlam, we're getting all three of these women in a triple threat.
Yep.
And I just want to say is that my honest opinion here, which I just want to say was that show was all right. Evolution, that show was good
Yeah, apparently
by the
Seth
time the
Rollins'
first match
knee
started to the time
injury.
the left.
I will say Seth Rollins did get injured at Saturday Night's main event. We rushed him to speedy recovery, blah, blah, blah. But that messed with the ending of Saturday Night's main event. But it was
Yeah,
not supposed to be a cash-in, apparently.
yeah,
What I'm guessing is Roman was supposed to return at Saturday Night's main event, but they couldn't have that happen because of Seth's injury.
yeah, because from what I've heard, actually, I have heard that Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed where both of them were gonna come out and Seth beat the crap out of both of them, and then Roman was supposed to return, which was supposed to set up Roman versus Seth.
But instead, we got the return on Raw, which apparently Roman is now a part of the Raw roster
for the next 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, was a great show. I really think that I will say the only I'm surprised there wasn't more title changes hands or something like that, but overall I had a good time.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
You only missed out on one of the better shows of the weekend because you were seeing Superman.
Yeah, good movie. Highly recommend, folks.
But that's a topic for potentially next week.
Yeah, bye bye.
We'll see you guys then.